Hi Capricorns, this is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well. This is the reading for the week of April 26th through May 2nd, 2021. And it's my birthday week. Friday is my birthday, to be specific. And guess what I want for my birthday? I want everyone to honor themselves and to do something for themselves each and every day that will make them feel treasured. And that can be something so little. It can be just taking 10 minutes to say what you love about yourself. It can be getting up 10 minutes early so that you're alone and you just drink a cup of coffee and you appreciate you. It can be meditating. It can be taking a bath with bubbles. Whatever it does that make you feel treasured, I want you to do that. I want you to do that every day for 7 days because you're really awesome. Truly awesome. Second, I want you to text me at 405-512-9400 and tell me what you did, at least one of the things you did to make yourself feel treasured. Because maybe you'll teach me something about what you do, and maybe that'll resonate with me and I'll be able to add it to what I do for me. Okay, so the first card I get for y'all is this 7 of Wands. Now, this person is up here on the hill and he's beating off all the people that are trying to come up to him. This tells me that you feel like that you're having to fight for each and everything you're doing right now. It's a struggle. And that's kind of where you're at right now. You just feel like life is a struggle, that there's a lot of things going on and you're just like, oh, no. So, and that's really hard. Even if you're winning and you're fighting things off, it's still really wearing and takes a lot of energy when you're doing that. You also get the 3 of Pentacles, which is all about look, this is like a merchant and these people are buying from him. And so you're getting recognition for your job or your trade or your career. People are like, that person does a really good job. And at the same time, you get the Empress. And the Empress, well, first of all, she's an Empress and she's got a wand in her hand like me. But then she's got a crown with 12 diamonds in it, just like all the signs of the astrological signs. But what's really great about her, she's got everything she needs. She's got grain, she's got trees, she's got water, she's got wisdom in her dress, and she's very nurturing. So as you're beginning to get this recognition, as you need to be nurturing yourself. Stop feeling like you're fighting because you're actually getting to a good place. You're getting to where you have the ability to have things work out for you. Now we get the Sun card. The Sun is honestly the best card in the deck. It's like good luck, everything's coming together, it's all going to work out. See, the baby's happy, the sun is shining. It's all going to work out for you. But this card was reversed, so when we turned it out, so that tells me that it's just going to take a little bit more time to work out for you. Also, you get the 9 of Wands. Turn it over. And the 9 of Wands, he's standing surrounded by all of these wands. And he's trying to figure out where to go from here. And he's like, should I go this way or should I go this way? So just go ahead and take your time and try to figure this out, because you also get the 10 of Swords. And this is one of my least favorite cards, sort of, kind of, because you're feeling overwhelmed. Once again, we're back to that overwhelm and you're just like, oh my God, what am I doing? But it's also a new beginnings card. So even though you're feeling overwhelmed, you got this Sun with everything's going to be okay. You've just got to make choices and you got to accept and acknowledge the beginning. when I was shuffling these cards, the cards fell out and 3 cards fell out. So I'm going to share them with you. First, you get the Lovers. I don't know that this is necessarily about a person. I think it's about loving yourself. I think this goes back to all of these other things. One of the reasons you're feeling overwhelmed is you don't love yourself like you should. Now we get the Page of Wands. It was reversed. And this tells me that you need to work on your communication skills. Just because you've been keeping everything all bottled up and not sharing what you need to share, not letting out what you need to let out. And that might be why you have so much angst going on around you and why you feel like you're fighting. And finally, you've got the 8 of Pentacles. And this card is about putting in the work and getting out of it what you need. And so you've been working really hard, and you're not only are you getting recognized in that way, you're starting to get the money back. You're starting to get the emotional satisfaction, the public acclaim, and you're starting to get money for it. And that's awesome. Now I'm going to pull a card from the Earth Magic Oracle deck. And the card we get is Love, Compassion. Honestly, I believe you need to have compassion for you. I think you're being too hard on yourself. And sometimes it's also good to have compassion on others. But with everything that's going on here, I think you're just being too hard on you. But only you can say whether you're being too hard on others or not. Now I'm going to pull a card from the Oracle of the Unicorns. This card is all about your relationships. It can be a relationship, a love relationship, or some other type of relationship, but it's about relationships. Polarity. And this says to integrate your shadow work. So as you're trying to figure all these things out and you're starting something new and you're trying to figure out which way you're going, maybe you need to work on your shadow work. Shadow work is those things in your past that pop up and you're like, I know a family member of mine mortified me a few years ago. I was getting dressed and they walked in my room, or the room I was getting dressed in. I was at someone else's house. And when I'm like, get out, I'm half naked, their attitude was, it's just a body. It was my body. That is my right. And so the other day I was going to the bathroom at a friend's house and a young man walked in. Reminded me of this other young man. And I'm like, oops. And he saw that I was in there and he's like, it's okay. And he walked out. And then he waited for me. And when I came out, he introduced himself and apologized. And I thought that was so sweet. And in so many ways, that allowed me to forgive the other person. And by the way, they even looked alike. So I feel like the universe was giving me some healing on that. But I didn't even know I needed healing on that, even though I've griped about that situation for years. So maybe I should have figured it out. Duh. So, there can be no dark light without darkness. Because if it's all light, you would never recognize it. So you need to do your shadow work so that you can be fully in the light. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. I am going to be doing free Akashic Records readings from May 3rd through June 2nd, 2021. And if you need one, send me a text to 405-512-9400. But hurry up and do it because I'm running out of spaces. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel.